but then it was making sure that every ID was correct. And then, oh yeah, the main hiccup I think was that part where you have to manually run it first to get the data to go in before. I don't even know how I did it actually, but eventually started working.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that was my process when I was learning. It's like, I don't know why this is working, but I'm not gonna question it.
Yeah. But it's awesome. It's awesome. And now I'm just brainstorming other use cases. And I had some thoughts. I was like, well, for sort of noobs that have no idea about like animations, and when they open a Make, workflow, it's just like everything's just overwhelming. Is to maybe to have them more like the Instagram one you have, where it's just like one workflow. It's like 5 nodes, and then once they can sort of see that, then it makes it like more approachable in some ways. But
yeah. So I mean, that one is an advanced build, right? And so I have it marked out in the classroom. So it's like, people want to tackle it right away, but it's gonna be a tough one to go for. So yeah, maybe something more progressive to get people eased into it.
Exactly. One of the hardest parts is just linking up the Google Drive. That's just there's so many steps involved. It's ridiculous. I'm like, and then the thing is, I had another animation that was really basic, where it took it sort of, I uploaded an audio file while I'm walking in the morning. I'll just talk and stuff and get ideas for things, and then I'll have it send to a Google Drive folder, and then that will send me a transcribed email like the one you have, of like what idea points I had or whatever in the walk, or what insights I got, which was helpful. But the thing that kept happening was every like 2 days, the whole thing would break because I'd have I guess the consent or whatever, it was done a different way, and it would keep breaking. And I'm like, I set it up already. And then the next day, 2 days later, I'm like, I set it up again. And then 2 days later. Yeah. So I don't know if they have a fix for that, but.
Yeah, actually, that's with Google Drive, right? It's the one that's breaking.
Yeah.
Google Drive module.
It has a Google Drive module, and
yeah, let me show you actually what we can do. So let me open Make. Now you're probably rebuilding the whole thing, setting it all up again, right?
Yeah, and then I'm going through selecting which previous Google connection I had just to see if it would work again. But I also had a question. Yeah. Is there a way to delete all any old? There is a way, right? But the thing is,
I'm going to show you that right now.
Actually, now that I remember, it does let you know if it's connected. That's right. It does let you know if it's connected to an automation.
Yes.
Before you
can you see my screen?
Yep.
Okay. So in Make, you're going to come to Connections. These are all of the connections you have set up. So I regularly go through here and just delete ones that are old and I don't know what they go to. So I try and name everything now so I know exactly what it's going to. But here's my Google Drive connection. And instead of rebuilding your entire thing and building new modules into there, all you have to do is come over here and click Reauthorize. And that will reestablish the authorization for that connection.
Really? Now, has that always been there?
Yes. Let me share my screen a different way so you can see. Share my entire screen. All right, so you'll reauthorize, and that'll just make you log in, reconnect to your Google. But better than that is coming into your cloud console project. So this is the Cloud Console project. This is my setup right here, right?
Okay.
Better than that, come in here and go to, I think it's in the OAuth consent. And you set up your app here. Essentially, this is, you prepare an app inside of Google, and that's what you're connecting to, this, quote unquote app that you set up. So this is my master automation app, and you set it to in production. So there's a button here in the OAuth consent screen to establish it as in production. And when it's in production, it's going to tell you it needs verification. Google needs all this info from you, but you don't actually have to verify unless you're, as far as I can tell, unless you're making money with the app. Google doesn't really care. So you set it to in production. That way you never have to reauthorize it again. It won't break anymore.
Awesome. Good to know. Thanks.
Yeah. So while it's in testing, it's going to make you reestablish the connection every single week. It refreshes that connection. So you'd have to go in here and refresh it. But in production, don't need to do that.
Perfect. Thanks. Yeah. Because I was like, it's just breaking, and then it would send me these emails where it's like, when I set it up, it said it was good for like a month, and then it'd be like 2 weeks later, and I'm like, what happened?
Yeah. I was running into that too. A lot of automations I set up. When I first started learning using Google Drive, like, this isn't even worth it if I have to go in here and maintain this thing. But
exactly,
simple fix there.
But
it might change in the future. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you again for the faceless YouTube workflow. It's just awesome. It's awesome. I love like typing a sentence and then just watching all these things start auto populating in Airtable. It's so cool.
It's pretty wild.
And it is. It's just awesome. It's awesome. And I've been thinking, like, well, how could I? There's so much potential in just that one that I'm like, well, I could probably take it apart and put just one workflow, like just have one of the workflows where it's just I'm creating just the story part in one automation, and then sort of manually tweaking the stuff. But all
those chains potentially could be a single automation: the story generator, the image generator, the voice generator. Those could all be separate, integrations you could put in different different workflows.
Yeah, it's just so cool to look at. It's so cool, and then the final output. Like the first video, I grabbed some audio from I think it was Artlist music, and when I loaded it, I didn't even think about the volume, and it's sort of like the volume clipped over the voiceover, and I was like, oh, I wonder if there's a setting where I could probably change that in the automation, but if not, I opened it up in like Audition, and I found like a tweaking. It was like minus 20 dB to minus 24 dB was like a good level based on the audio files from Artlist, like their volume.
I have that built in to the scenario also, the volume adjustment for the music.
Okay, I haven't seen it yet.
Some people
was it in?
Yeah, some people. Yeah, exactly. So let's see. It's going to be in Add Music and Finalize Chain, probably here. Let's see. Yeah. The audio volume. We have the video coming through. So the video has the volume from all of the voiceover. So we leave that as 100% volume. And then the audio file here, this is the music clip getting added. So we turn that down to 40%. But you can tweak, you can tweak this number.
Then -2 means just use all the music.
duration here, this is basically saying use the entire thing. So we're not limiting the duration. We're just saying use all of the duration of the video. What this is saying is this is going to clip to the duration of this video. So it's prioritizing this one since this is a bigger number. And this one is going to get clipped to that one. That's just JSON to video settings, right? You could look up all the settings, reading documents in JSON to video, how they, you could build these videos in JSON to video. I'm just accessing JSON to video with these modules here. So all JSON to video settings you can tweak. So that's how I got these numbers in the first place.
Sweet.
What's up, Danilo? Yeah. So. This is a percent, right? So this is 40% volume, and this is 100% volume.
Okay. Yep. So I probably would have changed it to 0.2 and it would have been perfect.
Probably something lower. Yeah. Cool.
But, one more thing before you just let Danilo speak. I was thinking as I was struggling for hours on end, I was like, well, you know what? I wonder if you can make an automation to like streamline even this workflow, like the everything that it is. Could you potentially have like because I know Airtable does those forums sometimes. Could you have a forum in a way where this whole thing was connected to like a front facing Airtable forum with those inputs of like, okay, Google Drive this. Just input the connections in the forum, and then the automation ideally could run. Is that possible in theory?
Absolutely. I mean, even better than a forum is learning Airtable. You can actually build out interfaces. So you could build an app to do it inside of Airtable. So we have the forms and we have the interfaces. So it would take some figuring out. This is going to be in the Airtable fundamentals course in the school, but you essentially create an interface, and it is a polished look and polished version of your tables, and you could fill out the fields and the record information exactly how you want it to look in a polished looking sort of app.
Very cool, very cool. And so it could work. Yeah, it could work then.
Yeah, definitely.
But pretty heavy. Yeah, it'd be quite the form though. I think like it.
Well, with the interface, let's just make one real quick. I'll build an interface. Doesn't matter. Let's do a list just to quickly. You can build a mobile version too. We'll just add the stories table. It would take some doing to figure this out. And then I'll publish this interface. Publish it. Now you could share it to customers, clients. They could use this, right? If you wanted to make videos, this could be like a lead magnet you send to your clients just saying, what are your interests? Let's make a short video on it or something like that, right? So essentially this is the super quick little app I made here. It's just, my stories table, but you can see it's nice and organized, nice and polished. Doesn't have all the extraneous Airtable information for building stuff out. It's just the table, right? So it would take some working with to get it to look right and to operate right, but that is essentially an option.
Huh.
Then it pops up as an app, and separate from your Airtable base, it pops up as a little app, separate
interface. Now they wouldn't have access to they couldn't mess it. They couldn't break my workflow, could they? Like if I send it to them,
right? If you build out the interface, correctly, it's only going to be the information that you want them to have. They won't be able to get in and tweak the back end automations or edit any of the fields or break anything. It's just going to be the input fields or whatever you want them to see. So it's however you build it out is going to be
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, cool. Very something to think about. That's for me
Yeah,
to nibble on while
Airtable
I'm yeah.
Airtable
Yeah,
is
Airtable is
awesome. It's like a sleeper app. It just does way more than you think.
yeah. What's your favorite aspect of it since you've been working on it for
Just ease. It's so intuitive, so easy to work with. I've automating, triggering stuff, using the webhooks, using the scripts on the back end. Everything about it is it's replaced. It's replaced Google Sheets. It's replaced uh, all my like task manager tools. I just build my own task managers. I've got so many different
awesome.
bases in here for everything. Here's my big
Yeah,
task manager app that I use for myself, everything project manager app I use for myself. So
it kind of tickled me that I mean it's like how to say it's probably like it's a spreadsheet and a MySQL database all in one plus like a GUI. It's really
yeah,
it's like
yeah,
plus PHP admin plus PHP
especially,
admin all in one.
yeah, exactly. Especially with the interfaces. I mean, you could build stuff out for if you're running a business, you could build out an interface, a full on, GUI workstation for your employees that's completely customized for your business.
Hmm. Wow, so much potential there. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I'm still putting together the Airtable fundamentals course. It's up and live and available. Whoever reaches level 5 will get access to it. But I'm still recording videos and still adding to it. So it's going to be, once it's finished, I'm going to increase the level cap and probably put it up for sale as well. So
Awesome.
just trying to get people to get it while it's free before I finish it.
Yeah. Also, congrats on hitting 100. I think it's 107 now, correct, man?
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to
Feels
try and
good.
do something special, but it just happened so fast. I didn't have anything special for you guys.
No.
That's
Yeah,
great. Feels
congrats.
good.
Congrats.
Thank you. Yeah, it's all you. It's everyone in the group making it happen. So
Well, another thing I was thinking, is there anything I could do? Like, I don't really have like social media presence so much, but like to promote like your channel and stuff. Anything that yeah.
oh man, yeah. I mean, anything helps. It's obvious I don't make people promote me, but eventually school is going to come out with an affiliate program. So essentially, I would give all of you guys my affiliate link to my school community. If anyone clicks that link, your link coming to my community, people will join up and, I'll get more people in the group and you'll actually get a cut of their entry fee, right? So when our school said last year they were going to come out with that affiliate program, so it's kind of up in the air when it'll actually come out, but that's something I definitely want to get on and have everybody, whoever wants to get into that. So that would be something to look forward to. But in the meantime, anything helps. Just word of mouth helps.
Awesome. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. I'll definitely share what I think with people. It's just awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, you're awesome.
No problem.
You are awesome. Cool.
Yeah, we can probably let someone else talk now.
Yeah. All right. We got Todd. Welcome, Todd. Danilo, I'm going to turn on your microphone. And Todd, if you want me to turn on your microphone, welcome. Danilo, what's up?
Yo, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Pretty good. Yeah, don't raise the 5 for the Airtable yet. I'm almost there. Almost there.
Yeah.
For level 5. Yeah.
You and Patrick, you're in the lead.
Yeah, Patrick.
Yeah, it takes a little bit, but it's exponential. You'll get there. So I think I have 6 lessons in there so far. It's all the fundamental stuff, but still building up to everything.
Cool.
Yeah, did you have a question about the WhatsApp stuff?
Oh, I guess yes. Well, so I'm still like, so I did the whole verify with the business, and then I'm just at the end. So like the last part, like I'm trying to send a message. For some reason, it's not going through. It's like you try
Yeah.
back in 5 minutes. Try back in 5 minutes. So
Well,
I don't
you can
know.
see you can see what I was struggling with. I think WhatsApp and Meta is such a fucking pain in the ass to
No,
work with.
it's annoying.
So
But it feels like it's just one simple step. So the other thing I can do is just get a whole number, but I'm gonna avoid that. Keep trying, and then I guess last resort just get like a physical number.
let's see. I'm gonna open up the Meta stuff here. Yeah, there's people on YouTube, other creators asking other creators, and people asking other creators. I'm trying to just keep up with everybody in the space, all my colleagues, so to speak, on YouTube, and everyone's like, "Why aren't there WhatsApp videos? Where's the WhatsApp videos? How do you do WhatsApp stuff?" And everyone's just like, "It's fucking a pain in the ass." And WhatsApp, I believe, charges a lot of money. So I think they charge per hour per day for your usage, while you're using Telegram, so Telegram doesn't do that at all.
Yeah, but like I said before, like everywhere, everyone uses WhatsApp. Like every business.
I know.
That's like the gold right there. It's like if you can get like Airbnb, like so right now I'm trying to do this is for Airbnb in Mexico.
Right.
It'll be gold.
Yeah, I had some Airbnbs myself, so I wish I would have been doing automation when I was doing that. Would have been way easier.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. So I actually deleted my app in the Meta space just because I didn't want all my API keys floating around. So let's just pop this open. Create a new app.
And you have Yahoo?
That's my trash email.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've got 3 Yahoo trash email accounts.
Nice.
Let's see. Let's see. So Todd, welcome into the group. By the way, this is we usually get a few people in here. We just kind of bullshit, figure stuff out in this Q&A session. So if you have any questions, I'll turn on your mic and we can work through some stuff. All right, let's see. I'm going to set up the WhatsApp. All right, so what needs to happen as far as I can tell, because I don't, such a pain in the ass, I don't want to go any farther with it. I just don't see myself being able to keep up with this. So you're gonna, so we have the WhatsApp section over here that gets created. And so you want to create a permanent token and a production phone number.
Wait, where'd you go? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm clicking in here to see if this is even relevant. So this is the test number.
No, I think that is relevant. I think that's the missing piece. So where'd you go?
Yeah, so let's see. So this is going to be, when you have the WhatsApp section that pops up over here in your app, it's going to be in the configuration. So you'll need to set up, you can set up your webhooks. You'll follow this section to create a permanent token instead of all these testing tokens that makes you re-establish the connection 1,000 times trying to test this thing. such a
Hmm.
headache. But so you follow this, you create your permanent token. I think the problem here is that you set admin access, employee access, all that stuff.
So you did this part to have the WhatsApp to work then?
No, no, no.
Oh,
This
oh,
is later. This is permanent stuff. To get it to work, I simply just use the test number. So this is oh my gosh, where's my there's my arrow. In the WhatsApp section, in the API setup, it gives you the test number, right? So to use it, I'm just starting a chat in my WhatsApp business app on my phone. You can't use the WhatsApp business app on the desktop, so it's hard to demonstrate. So on
like,
my phone, I'm just sending a message to this number. This is your bot. This is what's interacting via the NAN workflow. So I'm just sending a message to this bot as a guest. So when I message this bot from my number, this number should reply from the NAN workflow.
perfect. So like when you use the business WhatsApp, you're using your personal phone number.
Yeah, I'm messaging this number from my personal number.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess that's good.
Yeah, so that's how I'm getting it to work. Now, setting up the permanent number, the permanent bot, you'd have to go through all of this, and I don't want to do that. So
no, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. The main thing is that previous part, because I did try it as well to transfer my personal number to the business WhatsApp.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try it again. Maybe
yeah. So when you download the business WhatsApp app on your phone, it should just transfer over automatically. You'll get all your conversations from the previous, from the regular app to transfer over, and it'll just be your same phone number. And you can freely transfer back and forth. If you log in to the regular WhatsApp app on your phone, it'll transfer everything back over there with your phone number, so you can go back and forth.
Yeah, I did that too. Yeah, because when I go out of the country, the other numbers, the number from that country needs to go to the business WhatsApp. So yeah, I still have to go back. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll try it again.
Yeah, pain in the ass working with meta stuff. So getting past this part. Yeah,
because no one has this. If that's the main thing, because everyone has like the easy way. That no one needs the easy way. It's like, okay, anyone can do that, but this is the most difficult part.
This is it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another creator, another YouTuber, and school group guy. He joined our group. He put a poll out asking people what they want to use, Telegram or WhatsApp. And it was 50-50, WhatsApp or Telegram. Because Telegram's a French app, I think, but a lot of politics happening with Telegram, so it's widely used in other countries as well, probably more in Europe, but it was 50-50, WhatsApp or Telegram, and people kind of leaned over to WhatsApp.
Yeah.
I know when I, go into Mexico, that's the only thing I use. I know everybody uses it.
Yeah, even when I go to Europe, it's always WhatsApp or like the Airbnbs, or like sometimes.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, one last thing. So like, okay, when you go to like the WhatsApp business, how do I message that test app? Because I go under.
How do you message this?
Yeah, how can I message that?
So you just start a new chat in the WhatsApp app, like you're gonna, text someone. You just text this number.
No, but the thing is, here, let me see a screenshot. Because usually what I do is I save the number, but this way it doesn't work with this one. Here, let me crop some stuff off. One was a picture. All right, let's send you right now. All right, just sent it. So am I missing a spot where to send a text message?
Yeah, so in your chats, you just start a new chat with that number.
Whoa.
Let's see if I can.
Okay, so what's then go to chats. Oops.
Chats, and then it's
So on the top right it shows like a writing, but when it shows writing, it goes to new group, new contact, new broadcast.
Let's see. So here's oops. Come on. Here we go. Here is a screenshot of mine. And so up in the top right, there's that little plus to start a new chat.
So you have a plus, I have a like a writing. Oh, yeah, mine's different. I'll take a look. I guess it's my stuff then.
Yeah, interesting.
That's weird. So I think that was missing.
Interesting. Yeah, because I click that plus and I can just send a text message to any phone number, and so I just send that message. That might be the same.
Yeah.
Start a new chat with that little button.
Yeah, but the thing is, mine's different. Like I said, it shows new group, new contact, new broadcast.
New contact. No, because that'll create a new contact, right?
Yeah.
But that.
Yep.
But if once you create that contact, that might be how you text that number.
No, I did that as well, and then it showed to invite that number to WhatsApp. Yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe I'm missing something in the settings. I'll check. I'll keep
Cool.
digging. Thanks.
Cool. Yeah. All right, Todd. You can turn on your microphone, Todd. How's it going?
Excellent. It's good, man. How are you?
Good. Doing well. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you. Good to be part of the group. Just signed up. I'm a newbie.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Glad to have you here.
Yeah. I've gone through the YouTube rigmarole of trying out the first couple things and build my own little automated a real easy thing in Make, but it uses a not an iterator, a repeater, and a Google spreadsheet and then a Dropbox link.
Nice.
And I get a lot of errors, and I started. I was going through your the long automation video, kind of watching, pausing, doing, and I'm like, this is just too good. I got to sign up. So nice. I'm checking everything out. I wanted to check this little Q&A out, but cool. Taking this downtime from our season to figure some things out.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, figuring out automation. This is going to be. I have a little tagline for this stuff. It's automation is the most profitable thing you can be learning right now, and that's just true for any business. If you can streamline your workflow, save some time, automate some tedious things, get stuff done, even replace employees, as terrible as that might be for some, you can definitely figure this stuff out.
Yeah.
So
I wonder, since I'm heavy on the social media side, how your experience, other than the obvious that you can make it completely custom in your own, you know, doing this, going through this learning process as opposed to just signing on for a Hootsuite or a Later or something like that is, just wanted to know your thoughts on that.
Yeah, so obviously I prefer automating everything because I can build it and it works. So I'd rather do that than use Later. I was on Later, I was using Buffer for a minute, and I was actually automating content to Buffer, and then Buffer would schedule it. But I'll show you a couple things. First of all, I just want to point this one out real quick. This one might help you with your spreadsheet workflow. It's this one right here. If you haven't looked at this video, let's see. So post IG carousels and images. This one actually uses Google Sheets and does all of the caption. You know, you can enter in captions, hashtags, and publish to Instagram your carousels and images. So if you wanted to take a look at this one, I use Google Drive, but you could add Dropbox just the same. And everything's connected to a Google Sheet instead of Airtable.
Okay. Although it does, in listening earlier, it does seem that Airtable seems to be the far superior.
Oh my gosh!
Product.
Yeah. I was trying to keep up with the spreadsheet automations just because people, you know, I don't want to pay for Airtable. But then I just started saying, pay for Airtable. Just pay for Airtable. It's going to be way better. It replaces so many things. So
yeah, I'm still on the free right now because obviously I'm learning it before I can, roll it out to my 8 to 10 clients or that I have in mind for it. But
yeah, and actually you can do all of your, database work for free in Airtable. The only reason you need to start paying for it is if you want to use some advanced views. For example, here, I'll actually just go into one of my, you have to pay by the workspace as well. So that's something to keep in mind. So this is my only workspace that I'm paying for. So I have all these other workspaces. Just as an example, just go into this demo workspace. This is my free workspace. And if I create a base in here, you would need to pay for the timeline view if you wanted to do timeline or Gantt views. So, I mean, you can use everything in the grid view, calendar, gallery, and Kanban for free. The other thing you would need to pay for is the automations. So if you want to set up any backend automations, which most of my builds have the backend automations. But some of them, I'm just using Airtable to store stuff. And I mean, that's just huge, being able to store files and access the files and automate the files with all their information all in one spot. It's just amazing.
Yeah, so we do, a variety of posts, so pictures, carousels, and reels or video. And are you able to basically hold all of those files in Airtable?
Yes.
And then Make will accept it?
Yes. So this is the other thing I want to show you is this is my personal CMS. So this one is basically an expansion of in the school classroom. I have the Instagram CMS, this one. And so if you follow this one, you'll be able to build essentially what I have here for my personal use, but I've expanded mine to take in all of my accounts. So YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, X, LinkedIn, and Pinterest, and not only these platforms, but all of my different accounts. So here's my digital automation diagram, my Sleepy Sea Monsters, my other business, and then my testing stuff. So all of my accounts get automated. I can tag where they're going. You know, I have all my references for all these accounts. This is a content workflow where I can generate captions, generate hashtags, insert presets, you know, build out the entire post. Each one of these records is a unique post. Then I can say, all right, is it ready to publish? Then I can check publish. I can set all the platforms I want these posts to go to. And, you know, for example, I can choose another account here. Let's just say, you know, digital automation diagram, YouTube, digital automation diagram, Facebook, and it'll publish to all of those accounts. Okay. Then it'll come into the publish table, and this is actually what's getting processed by Make. These are in the queue, and every day, whatever I have my posting schedule set to, something like later, you know, you set your schedule. I have it set in here and in Make, and it'll just grab, you know, the next one and post it to whatever platform.
Yeah.
So all this runs, I don't touch it. I don't even know what's posting when. You know, I set it up, I hit go, and it just runs for the month.
Yeah. Do you run into many errors, or have you worked through all of that with just trial and error?
Yeah, no errors. I mastered this stuff pretty quickly, so even building new things, I don't really run into many errors. So it's, once you understand it, you know exactly what's going on and why and where and how to fix it. So, okay, I'll do a test run and something doesn't work. I get that error. Oh, I know exactly what that is. I forgot this. And you know, it becomes really fluid. So maintaining something like this, no errors, you know, nothing happens, no hiccups, nothing to really maintain. I just, you know, every month I dump a bunch of stuff in here, set it to publish. That's, you know, 10 minutes of work, and then I've got a whole month of posts or more. This is probably going to post a few weeks.
Yeah. Is your background in programming or technical? Or
no, my background is in art. Yeah, my background is in art. I have a master's degree in art, and that's what my other business has been primarily about. Art teacher, art, you know, this, art, that. I did image brand image consulting for a while. But this stuff I just kind of picked up. You know, I tried coding right at first. I just can't do it. It's learning those languages. It just blows my mind. So what I want to show you here as well is the Make scenario for that. Pretty simple. Everything going to Instagram, everything going to Facebook, and everything going to YouTube.
Yeah.
And then I have my other business, same thing, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
So like I said, if you follow the Instagram CMS, this one will essentially build that, but just for Instagram. So you'll have the skills most likely in Airtable and Make after going through this one to implement, you know, to expand and build the other platforms into it.
Right.
So I have the full tutorial.
Excellent. Well, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, so no one else is here. Usually we get a couple people show up, but, you know, 9 a.m. on a Tuesday. So that's really it. I think if you don't have any more questions, we can just call it for this session. Otherwise, you got me solely if you want to do more.
Yeah, that's a prized possession, I would imagine. Growing school group.
Yeah, it's so much work.
Yeah.
So much work. I definitely recommend it. I definitely recommend it if you have the time, because make some money on the side, get people involved, learn new things. It's awesome, but man.
Well, and I mean, we've been, a marketing and content company for about 15 years. It's just my wife and I. We have a great market because we're down at the beach, and so it's a lot of fun stuff.
Nice.
Arts and entertainment, music, and and drink and all that.
Oh, yeah.
But it is it's one of those things where we've been doing it long enough and realize that staying up on the most current trends of what's happening is one of those important things. So, like I said, during this downtime, great time to learn stuff.
Downtime just because it's winter.
Yeah. Summer, is the busy time.
Right.
I always say we're sort of a restaurant industry adjacent. So the ebbs and flow of tourism affect us.
Right. Yeah.
But,
yeah. I'm in Arizona. So wintertime is the busy season.
Yep.
People come from all over.
Well, I appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to diving in more and more to the school aspect. So, but I don't have any other questions to keep you. So,
right on. Yeah, session. So, shoot me a message in school. You can always post up your troubleshooting section. I try and contain everything there. That way, other people can see my answers and ask me 1,000 times what's going on with their automation. So anything pops up, you can post it in there. Some screenshots. I could usually figure everything out based on a few screenshots if you're having trouble.
Excellent.
Cool, man. Well, great to have you.
Man. Yeah.
Appreciate you. I'll see you in the group.
Awesome.
All right. Bye.